Hello, friends, and welcome to another Modern League. We're playing Yawgmoth combo today with a new addition from the newest set. We're playing Outland Liberator, which will transform into Frenzied Trapbreaker. This is a 2-drop that we can use versus various decks that are using artifacts and enchantments. We've already got a Reclamation Sage in the main. And if we can get one of these to flip and start attacking, destroying, what have you, an Urza's Saga, Grafdigger's Cage, then that seems pretty good. We're just going to play the one on the board, but we do have a lot of ways to find it. So even though we only have the one, if we really want to grab it, we can put it onto the battlefield. Seems like a better Thrashing Bronodon most of the time. I mean, if Thrashing Bronodon could destroy an artifact or enchantment as it attacked, that would be pretty sweet. It did have a great toughness though. It was thick. 4 toughness was pretty great. The hand isn't great, but we've got a ton of mana. I mean, it is really dependent on what we draw off the top. Wonder what we're up against, right? Yeah, I might have an idea. I don't really want to throw this back. The hand doesn't do too much on its own, but we could get lucky, find Yogg. I don't know. This hand really is just living off the top. We've got a ton of mana, but we don't have too much to do with it. But we have plays, like turn 1, turn 2, we're doing stuff. I think we're going to keep this and pray for some good draws. Oh, that's not it. Natural Tron, here we go. Reclamation Sage. No, just another land, huh? Deck is giving us all the manas. What is this, Pauper? I don't know what's going on. Five-color Tron, here we go. Tap for red. For red? What is this? Manamorphose? Ooh. Manamorphose into white. And playing another Prophetic Prism to draw a card. Where's your Natron? Come on, slam that power plant. Where is it? Quit slow rolling it. You're playing Tron, you always have it. Let's go. Fury, Ephemerate, Solitude. That is pretty sweet. I mean, it's not something I want to play against, but... Okay, that's a mine. No Tron yet. You're saying there's a chance. We got Peatland here. We can draw an extra card. Oh, here's Fury, so... They're going to Ephemerate that, just wipe my board here. Yeah, that is their plan. That's pretty strong here, I would say. All right. Punished. Did not expect them to be able to take care of our creatures in that way, but there it is. That's magic for you. Oh yeah. Should have just left the Hierarch in hand, I suppose. They just get to kill it for free now. Coming in for a ton of damage. They've still got 3 cards in hand. They're holding back? No, because that was ephemerated. That it can't attack. No good attacks. They just block that, and we'll lose our creature because the Fury has double strike. Yeah, their deck is looking pretty solid versus us if they're swinging in with Furies and Ephemerating Solitudes. That's going to be pretty difficult to deal with. What do we got here? What? Elder Dinosaur. Vigilance, Reach, Trample. When it enters the battlefield, untap all lands you control. And it has a bunch of activated abilities, destroying artifacts and enchantments, dealing 3 damage to a creature, gaining life. Wow. So cool. We just draw land. Okay. Yeah, remember when I said that I needed to get some good draws for that hand to shake out? Did not get. Alright, so we might want to be able to destroy their prismatic things so that we can cut out some of their colored mana. He didn't mean 5 lands in a row. I mean, we did get the Geralf's Messenger, so we got one good draw. Void Mirror doesn't seem like it's going to be all that great. Might be better on the play. Thoughtseize seems pretty good. Yeah, we'll bring in the Force as well. The trouble's going to be cutting cards. Yeah, I know it's colored Tron, but they need to get the things ready for their colors, right? So if they have a colored land in play, sure, whatever, it's bad. But they started off with a bunch of Tron lands and casting the prismatic thing. So like Void Mirror would have stopped them from getting colored mana, is what I was kind of thinking about. But I don't think it's where we want to go. We're already bringing a ton of cards in. Not interested in going this far and then doing nothing, as you say. Uh, right. So we got a minute left. We got 5 cards to take out. The last one. What's it gonna be? Tough choice. Well, we have turn 2 Geist, and then what do we get on turn 3 with the Chord of Calling? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I think we can do better than this. This looks way better. We'll just get rid of Dryad Arbor. Okay, they start with a Heath. We get a Wall of Roots. So we could play Wall of Roots, then play Hapatra. Alright, don't Fury me, please. No Fury. How did he fit fetch lands into his Tron deck? I don't know. Trellian is the Tron master, so found a way. Manamorphose for red-white. Prism. Not immediately passing here. So looks like they're thinking about like a Fury or something like that. Couple fetch lands, maybe like specifically for the Triome. Yeah, there's Fury. Alright, so unless we draw untapped land, we have no Yawgmoth this turn. We do. I'd love to keep this for a Dryad Arbor, but if we put Yawgmoth down this turn, is it really that hot? They've got a handful of cards, they just solitude it, and we don't really get any value out of it. Maybe we just play Khalni Garden this turn, and then next turn we can go get Dryad Arbor with Catacombs, play Yawgmoth, and at least we have a bunch of draws. Yawgmoth. What? What else you got? Bring it on. What's it going to be? Manamorphose in response to Yawgmoth. Red-white. Yawgmoth resolves. Okay. Pass turn. Using the expedition map. Okay. No. Stop. All right, so what's it going to be this time? Crisis for a bunch. Draws 3 cards. Seems pretty good. But they are tapped. They do have free cards, though, as well. 6/6 flyer. I know. I mean, I have no idea, but it sure is something to see. Hey, Chord of Calling. Is that a good one? Too bad we don't have Hapatra left. What do we get with Chord of Calling here? Could go get Grist. Kill the Crisis. Do we try and win? I guess we could go for... Yeah, that's... They have more life than us. It's difficult to win from here. We would need 2 Undying creatures plus another creature. That's fair. Yeah, if we had a life lead, I'd be more interested in going for that. So we do have the ability to draw a couple cards in response if they do something here to kill our stuff. To potentially hit their Prophetic Prism, take them off some colors. I feel like we needed to get rid of that Crisis. It was going to kill us in a couple of turns. It was a very quick clock. Cool. Valakut Awakening, allowing them to restock. How many cards is it going to be? 7. Wow. Ship basically the entire hand, draw a whole new one. Wall of Omens, sure. Temple Garden untapped, so they've still got play. Ephemerate the Wall of Omens. Yep. You got it. We don't have enough creatures on the battlefield to be able to kill the Wall of Omens in response. So they'll get to draw a fresh card. And they got more stuff to do. What is it this time? Another Ephemerate on Wall of Omens. Draw another fresh card. If we can kill the Ephemerate target on their next turn... I mean, they've still just got a ton of mana and a ton of cards in hand. Ugh. Difficult position. Let's see if we can draw some gas. Not exactly what I was looking for. Mill of Thoughtseize. Put a counter on the wall. We get a Force of Vigor, so we can get rid of the Prophetic Prism. All right, well, thanks a lot for dropping by. Have a good one, Connor. Another Yawgmoth. Another Force of Vigor. Not great draws. We'll proliferate on Grist and the Wall of Omens. And I guess that's it. Is this the white splash list? For me, nope. No white splash in my list. Opponent's got a bunch of white in their deck, though. Yes, indeed. Arid Mesa. This is a bunch of fetch lands. Windswept Heath, Arid Mesa. I thought there was another one. I guess it was just the Expedition map. Is this like a big dino? Yeah, it is. It's the Calamity again. So they get to untap all their lands. Ugh. Brutal. Might have to actually destroy this now. I mean, they have double red already, so they can already just kill the Yawgmoth. If we can draw a creature, we can kill this with Grist on our turn. Nope. Here comes Fury. Wow. Yeah, okay. That's brutal. We're dead. Cool show, though. Really unique Tron deck. Had a really difficult time dealing with the way they're interacting with us. Alright, Trillion showing us something new with Tron. This hand is so slow. We only have 3 drops, we do nothing till turn 3. I'm way more interested in this hand. I think we keep it, get rid of Chord of Calling. Could just get rid of the Grist instead, because Chord of Calling can get us to combo win here. Just thinking, like, Grist turn 3 seems pretty, or turn 2 seems pretty good, but what are the odds of that, right? Like, if they're playing Jund, we're going to lose our turn 1 Hierarch. Rising Canopy, all right. Get an extra land, that's a good thing. Let's start with Forest Hierarch. If they have a Horizon Canopy here, they can't punish us with a Lightning Bolt. Wonder if this is Bogles. What are they doing? Just passing the turn back on turn 2? Ah. If I attack them here, they're not going to flash something in, are they? Okay. Getting a point of damage in here or there could be the difference between winning and losing. If we're going for a Geralf's Messenger combo. Oh, Solitude coming down. They're just going to get rid of both of our creatures here. They have an Ephemerate. Solitude Ephemerate, yeah. Seems pretty good. I was hoping Chord of Calling would get me towards the combo, but maybe I should have just gone for Dryad Arbor there so that I could maybe play the Yawgmoth this turn coming up. Yeah. So the Ephemerate's already gone, right? They chose not to flash it back and they attacked. So Ephemerate's not coming back. I guess we just play Wall of Roots. They don't have a lot of cards left in hand, so there's that. Prismatic Ending on Wall of Roots. Let's go get Dryad Arbor so we can cast the Yawgmoth. Eldritch Evolution. Well, they have something. Nope. Okay, so that means the Solitude can try to attack through. But we can just sacrifice the Dryad Arbor, right? To shrink this for 1. And then it becomes a 3-2 and we can block. I'd say that worked out fairly well. All right, let's swing in. They gained a lot of life from that Solitude, huh? Hapatra. Okay, so we're getting all the pieces. And they scoop to the Geralf's Messenger. They're not, like, properly dead here, but that was good enough for the opponent, so good enough for me. Void Mirror could be pretty good here. And I'm wondering, like, Void Mirror might have actually been the card against Trillian as well, just to get rid of those damn elemental incarnations so they can't evoke them on us. All right, let's go again. Wow, that hand. That is such a mulligan. It's keepable. Force into Hierarch. We get another Strangleroot Geist. No attacks. Could be holding that up for an Ephemerate. Ah, made a mistake here. I forgot that Twilight Mire is not going to tap for green for Chord of Calling. Come on, deck, we need some lands. Let's draw some lands. Chord of Calling for 2. Get Gaddock Teague, which says I can no longer cast Chord of Calling. We're going to play Strangleroot Geist again. And just go ahead and attack for 4. Let's see if we can just kill him with 2/1s. Well, that's a pain. Oh, and they ephemerate too? Oh, wow. That's pretty strong. Get a young wolf. So we could Strangleroot Geist, attack for 2, but they have an ephemerate coming down for the apparition again. Well, they can't ephemerate a plant token, so meh. Take the 4, and we'll go get a Dryad Arbor. Oh, right, we can't. I already said we couldn't do that, and I forgot. Okay, moving on. All right, so that sort of lets the opponent know that we have a Chord of Calling in hand. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We can get a block in here. I think it would have actually been better to attack with both, because then they would have got 2 damage in. This way we get to have a single chump block here, and we just take nothing. And now we can turn around and attack for 3. That's interesting. Yeah, that would be a weird block. Just take the damage. Maybe they have a Chord of Calling in their hand as well. Brutal. Okay, so they block here, and then they can use their Chord of Calling while we can't, because we've tapped low here. So yeah, that block makes sense. Now they can go get a thing. X is 3. Go get what? Another Apparition here? Or do you have something better? Just another Apparition. Probably take the Messenger. No Ephemerate this time, so that's sweet. And if we get a Yawgmoth down, non-basics enter the battlefield tapped. Brutal. Only 1 spell per turn. And an attack for 4. I think we sack the plant. We could just take the 4, but like we have the flying creature coming in pretty soon. I think we have to block this. So we can Chord of Calling, go get a 2-drop. And then we can fetch for a Swamp next turn. Set up for a win, potentially. There's another Chord of Calling. X is 2. They go get a Stoneforge Mystic. Solid. A lot of really cool cards in this deck. Sword of Fire and Ice. And they put Sophie down. They're going to equip Sophie to the Archon. Alright, so this goes up to 6, 7, 8 damage, putting us to 4. But they probably kill one of our creatures is the problem. I think I still have... Yeah, so I could go get a 3-drop here. No, I can only hit fetch for a 2. Okay. Just has to happen then. We can't destroy the Sophie. I guess we could have went, like, searched out a bird, blocked. Okay, we'll go get the Innkeeper. Gets us an extra mana so we can play the Yawgmoth. Okay, and now we have Chord of Calling gets a 1 currently, which is not very good. And yeah, we need to reset anyways. So during their upkeep, we can Chord of Calling for 1, go get a wolf, and that'll let us combo. But we still just die to Archon. Maybe we have to, like, Chord for a bird, block the Archon, and then win on the next turn. Oh, wait, did we take the bird out? We took the bird out. Oh. Oh, no. We don't have the flying blocker. Brutal. We could have done this differently if we had known that. Killed the hierarchs. No, that was bad. Forgot that we sighted out the bird. Don't think it makes it right to bring it in now, though. I'm wondering if we should bring in the Fatal Push. We're seeing a lot of small creatures now. I mean, it has Yawgmoth. We're on the play to put it out early. It's not great, but I mean, this can be a Dryad Arbor as well. So we got a bunch of creatures. We got a Yawgmoth. Clad in purple. Thanks for the follow, friend. Oh, terrible draw. Just the worst. I wanted to fetch that out with the Catacombs. I wanted to spell that turn. Okay, here's Stoneforge again. What are you getting this time? Sophie again. Yawgmoth. Ah. What? Okay, was not expecting that. Oh my god, and I just hit... Okay. I'm not paying enough attention. Yeah, if they have an Ephemerate here, this game is over. Alright, messed it up, but we might still be able to recover here. Oh, well that's, terrifying. Okay, that's a quick clock. And we know they have Sophie in hand, so we don't have a lot of time. Young Wolf was a really good draw. We could kill like 3 things. Well, we could kill this and this. Put a counter there, reset this. Put a counter there, reset this, put a counter there. But then we would have to lose one of our cards to this plus Sophie. But if we wait a turn, we can probably just kill them next turn. I don't think they can kill us. We can, like, block this. No, it has Trample, right. So they put Sophie on that. They'll be able to kill something like this. Oh, they block it. Neat. Okay, cool. Good draw. There's Sophie. Put Sophie onto the Germ. We take a bunch of damage. Stupid thing has Trample. Yeah, and kill this. Makes sense. Guess we'll reset the wolf. They're at 10. Eldritch Evolution. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, they're blind. We don't have Cutthroat anymore, but we could Chord of Calling, get Innkeeper, and then Eldritch Evolution, get Zombie, and that should win. So we play land, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the land we play, 5, gets us a 2-drop, and then we have 4 mana left over for the Eldritch Evolution. X is 2. Okay, so we go get Innkeeper. Evolution on the Hierarch. I guess we can just evolution the Young Wolf here. That's fine. Ah, I did not think of that, blind. Wasn't thinking about how that would work. Alright, always yield to that. Go get Zombie. Got it. Alright, we managed to find a way to put the combo together. Opponent had us under serious pressure, but just focus on getting those pieces together, and we found a way. Single land hand. It's okay. We'll keep this. The Wall of Roots doesn't really cast the Messenger. Maybe I'm supposed to ditch the Messenger? But it's like part of the combo. We have Geist, Messenger, Chord of Calling. So it'd be a little bit easier if I knew what the opponent was playing. Alright, we'll keep the combo in hand. It's what we're trying to do. One drop. Oh, well. Hello there. Pitch Grist, perfect tutor target. Very true. Alright, so they go for Blood Crypt off of Foothills, Copperline Gorge, and Bombardment. Okay, so we played against this deck, or sorry, we played as this deck, rather, on Wednesday, last time I was playing Modern. This is Jund Sacrifice. Unlike us, they probably are playing the Collected Company. So, probably Wall of Roots here, just Get this thing down, like start producing some mana. It's also a good blocker. Yeah, nice to see you, Chuck. How's the job been? Mayhem Devil's a pain? So we could play Yawgmoth here. Could play Geist. Alright, so let's see here. We sacrifice Catacombs. We don't even have to do that. We can play Twilight Mire here. Play Twilight Mire. Green. Strangleroot Geist. And then during the opponent's turn, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go get another 2-drop. Bloodghast. Double triggers on our sacks as well. It does, yes. Oh, that's right. You can't undo that one. Ah, fetch land. Brutal. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't, we don't even have endurance in the deck right now. What can we do? Not too much. I guess we'll just go get another Strangleroot Geist here. Hapatra would be nice, but they just kill it. So let's go get another Undying creature, make it a little bit more difficult. Untap land. Uh-oh. They have more plays after this? That's terrifying. Unearth the Bloodghast. Bring it back. Ready to sack again. Kill the Wall of Roots. The Mixed Slash with the Prime sub. Thank you for the support. Thanks a lot for coming by. How's the stream been working for you, bud? See, you've been streaming a variety of games? So let's see here. We play the Yawgmoth. We start sacrificing things, and that stupid devil is just going to, like, kill our stuff. Killing our stuff. Messenger comes back. And I mean, that is a big one to deal with. But if they find another fetch land, it's going to be pretty easy. Alright, it's just a basic forest this time. 2 cards left in hand. One of them could be Collected Company. That would be pretty scary. Alright, attacking in for 3. Could block with the Young Wolf. But that would allow them to sacrifice the Bloodghast to get it off the board entirely. Maybe we just take the 3 here. Alright, here's a Yawgmoth. Attack for 5. Smack. Kind of want to wait for them to do a thing and then respond to that. Alright, so they're going to do a pair of damage to Yawgmoth. I'm going to put a damage onto the Young Wolf here. Okay, now this Mayhem Devil is putting a point of damage onto the Messenger. And then they're going to bombard the Messenger. Put another point of damage on it. Alright, so let's go get Dryad Arbor. Okay, so they put 1 damage on Yawgmoth, sure. Dryad Arbor. Reset Messenger, sack Arbor. All right, so this point, this one's going at Messenger, that's fine. This one's going at Messenger, so that'll kill it. Yep, that's fine. It undies, we get to do 2 points. Young Wolf comes back. This fizzles. This one fizzles, I guess, too. This one puts the... Okay, so this is going to kill Yawgmoth. But I got these 2 big creatures left over, and then a Geralf's Messenger, hopefully to finish it off. Really depends on what they have left. I wish I had enough to kill the Mayhem Devil here. So let's see here. I sacrifice Young Wolf, reset Messenger. No, I don't think that works. We got lethal on the board, but if they have collected company... okay, that's a pass. I like that. All right, setting up a trade here. Nice. Okay, so they lose their Mayhem Devil. They don't take any damage, but we get to play another Messenger here. Oh. Wonder what the last cards in hand are. Nice. We managed to win through Mayhem Devil. Opponent, I don't know what they have left in hand there. Maybe like more bombardments? Feel like I like Fatal Push here. I want to take a look at this deck. Alright, so they have Culling Ritual, Void Mirror, Chalice, Endurance, Force of Vigor, and Fulminator Mage. Culling Ritual's not that good against us. It's okay. Void Mirror is bad. Chalice is bad. Force of Vigor is not good. Endurance is so-so, so they don't have a very good sideboard. Thinking Fatal Push, keep the Grist, keep the Rec Sage. Get rid of... I think I'm going to get rid of my Ignoble Hierarchs and my Birds of Paradise because like they're X1s and they just die so easily to what the opponent is doing. Maybe we'll bring in a pair of Endurance. I like the Obstinate Baloth, kind of. It's a big creature. It'll be difficult for them to ping to death. It gains us life. And we'll take out one evolution. I think that our creatures are under quite a bit of threat, and then you like, as an additional cost to this spell, we have to sacrifice a creature, and that has a big problem to go with it. This hand is so-so. We have the Fatal Push. A lot of bad hand keeps, but we'll try it. I've heard someone else talking about Willow Geist in the Yawgmoth deck. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I've been wrong in the past. The problem is, at this point, modern decks and Yawgmoth in particular, it's very tight, so it's very difficult to put anything into the deck. It has something in order to find its way into this deck has to be very good. So, like, the Prosperous Innkeeper, for example, has found its way into the deck for various reasons, but it helps with the combo, it helps us find Yawgmoth, things like that. Going to play Verdant Catacombs here, so if they play Mayhem Devil, we can sacrifice it in response and then Fatal Push it after it comes into play. Okay. I guess we get Overgrown Tomb here. I'm going to play Geralf's Messenger and hope to win next turn. We have the 4th land for Yawgmoth. If they have another Mayhem Devil, we're not there yet. Okay, they do have another Mayhem Devil. So we can... What can we do? Could go find Grist. Kill the Mayhem Devil. Just because the Mayhem Devil is going to do weird stuff with Yawgmoth. Oh no! They have Unearth for the other one? That's brutal. Hmm. And we have to tap the Geralf's Messenger if we want a chord for it. Don't have a lot of other ways to kill their creatures. Could just attack with both and then play Yawgmoth. Just thinking about some of the options we have here. So it looks like we can either play Grist or we can just attack, play Yawgmoth. I kind of like attack, play Yawgmoth. If they block the Young Wolf, we can kill one of their things. We lose the Young Wolf, but whatever. And our clock is pretty good. Cool. Gain a little bit of life with that. It's got a big butt. Blocks Mayhem Devil okay. Pyromancer. Okay, so what do they discard? Discard Grist and a Pyromancer. Get 2 tokens. And they're going to attack. We're going to take this because the Wooded Foothills would kill our creature. And we get Dryad Arbor. So I could go Wall of Roots, Chord of Calling, Grist, get rid of Mayhem Devil. Could only just get like Geralf's Messenger and just like combo, kill you, but that stupid Mayhem Devil. What a pain. Oh yeah, it's pro-human, that's true. So it could only be blocked by the elemental tokens, but I mean they just throw 1 elemental in front of it. Yeah, they kill our Grist here, but we get rid of their Devil. Yeah, I think it would have been better the other way around. Tap the Messenger, and then we could have attacked with Yawgmoth. Thought sees me. Thought sees me. It's a pretty good one. Kill Yawgmoth here. No, they're killing Messenger. Okay. I mean, in that case, we can sacrifice it, get rid of their token. Chord of Calling, not bad. And a young wolf. Oh my. Do we win here? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We attack with Yawgmoth, we put them to 7, we Chord of Calling, go get Geralf's Messenger, and I think we win right there. This looks like a scoop. Yep, we got there. We beat the Jund Sacrifice deck. That was a sweat. The Mayhem Devils are a real pain. And, I'd actually really like to put Mayhem Devil in this deck. I think that we could probably splash it now because we have the Ignoble Hierarchs to give us red mana. So between the Hierarchs, the one of Bird, the Innkeeper, and put a one of Stomping Ground into the deck, I think that we could play Mayhem Devil. And that would give us an extra way to be able to do a bunch of damage, to interact with the opponent's doing. We're on the play here. If I was on the draw, I probably would not be interested in this hand, but on the play, I think I am. Eldrazi Temple Expedition map. Playing against Tron again. That's a no. What do we get? Land or spell? Spell. Alright, so we're going to play Wall of Roots this turn. If we got land, I was going to play Strangleroot Geist. As long as it was an untapped land. So this turn coming up, I think we probably go, what? I mean, we'll wait to see if we draw land. They're going to Thought-Knot Seer us. Yep, you got it. Not really too interested in hitting their Expedition map here. They've already got a ton of mana. We're just going to try and get our combo together. Another Messenger. So let's see. I think we just play Messenger here. The thing is, like, Wall of Roots blocks Thought-Knot Seer. That's kind of attractive. I mean, how long is it going to last, though, right? Let's move towards the combo. Okay, so on their turn, they're now using Expedition Map. Go get a thing. Urza's Power Plant, play it. So they're ready to smash next turn. Another Expedition Map. No blocks. Land, okay. I think we play another Geralf's Messenger, and then we can hold this Messenger back to block. And then maybe we go get Dryad Arbor and we can start swinging for 8. Of course, if they just smash here, that's pretty scary. Urza's mine, so they're going to go get Tower with this, and they're going to have a ton of manas. Exile the Yard land? I guess that is possible. Scavenger Ground, I think, is the one you're thinking of. Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth off the top. Let's go. Come on. Chord of Calling. Yawgmoth. Let's go. Peatland. Not quite. One, two, three, four, five. So we can go Geist and Messenger. Lazy block. Block the one that was right in front of it. This is the closest creature. We'll get rid of that one. Okay, yep. That works. They take 5. And then we'll play another messenger. Alright, so we'll block with Wall of Roots here, probably. But they just have a million mana at this point, so we don't know what they're going to do. They could just, like, Walking Ballista and machine gun us down. Mismatched. Wow. So mismatched. Alright, so we got some kind of Eldrazi spell coming down. Is this another Thought-Knot Seer? Maybe a Smasher? Let's see here. What are we going to bring in here? I don't want to bring in the Liberator, the Void Mirror. I don't know. What about the Force of Vigor? Do I want to bring in Force? Do I want to bring in Fatal Push? Fatal Push hits Thought-Knot Seer and Walking Ballista. Hey there. So this looks like a Smasher. We're going to take 5. Maybe, I mean, if we can block the Thought-Knot, they probably don't attack with that. They don't attack with anything. That's fine. I was hoping for a good draw there. Too bad. Too bad. Reclamation Sage doesn't do too much. We could attack all. They block here, take 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to 3. I could also just attack with these ones and then leave this one back. I think that's probably fine. Just attack with these 2 messengers. They get big. We get damage through. And we have a decent block for the Thought-Knot Seer if they try and attack us. If we get a Yawgmoth, we can still reset the messengers. Is this another Smasher? Go get Blast Zone? No, another Urza's Tower. Here's a Smasher, I think. No, all is dust. Sacrifices all permanents they control that are 1 or more colors. That's everything. And because these have all undied, that's going to get them off the board permanently. Now we're going to take 9. That all is dust. I figured for sure they just come in for max damage. What are they afraid of? 1 turn away! Yawgmoth, where were you? Needed to draw you one turn earlier. Come on. Get with it. Are you part of the team or what? All right, let's see if these void mirrors do anything. I mean, they won't if we don't draw them, so this is definitely a hand we want to keep, though. Nice and quick. Get a messenger out on turn 2. We can start cording after that. Khalni Garden is really good for cord. Basically makes 2 mana. Urza's Saga, yep, that's a card. We're going to want to use these things as quickly as possible. But we might actually have a win here. We can go get Young Wolf with a first chord, and then we can Eldritch Evolution the Yawgmoth. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is Young Wolf. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can attack with Messenger. We could attack with Messenger, and then we could just Eldritch Evolution right now. We could Eldritch Evolution and get rid of their Urza Saga. Everyone loves a Stone Rain. All right, let's Stone Rain, because that's super fun. Counter target sorcery spell. I guess we're not going to. Go ahead. Yawgmoth off the top. Don't mind if I do. Yawgmoth. Should have fetched first. Dryad Arbor. We don't have Chord of Calling mana. We don't have double green. Alright, so this is 5. Bunch of damage. Yeah, sure. You want to make a 1/1. I think we just kill that, right? I hate that these Chord of Callings are going to get stuck rotting in our hand, but it is what it is. They're probably going to go get, like, Cage or something. So they're tapping this for mana. Get Pithing Needle. Yep, that's a good one. Yawgmoth is turned off. Do they have Nat Tron, though? They don't have Nat Tron, but they could still put down a Thought-Knot Seer and take our Void Mirror. Nope, Matter Reshaper. Okay. Another Chord of Calling. Alright, so we have enough mana. We could Chord of Calling, go get Rec Sage, kill the Pithing Needle. And then we can kill Matter Reshaper. Eldrazi Temple. So I could put them to 1. We can also just reset the messenger if they try to do a thing. All is dust. So we get the messenger back. Expedition map. Yep. So they can play a 5. We should still be in pretty good position. Walking Ballista X is 2. Yep, that's fine. We just attack you and you die? Nice. Okay, moving to game 3. Just wondering if I want any of these Force of Vigor. Probably do. And I'm going to take out a Chord of Calling, just because of how bad Chord of Calling and Eldritch Evolution are against Grafdigger's Cage. A pair of Force of Vigor, huh? And the Liberator. We just hate all their artifacts to death. I'm going to keep it. We're going to try it. We can never play Geralf's Messenger with this hand, but let's see what we can do. Force of Vigor, you say? I think I just kill both of these things right now, huh? Tony, Idaho, hello. Probably should have played the Verdant Catacombs there so we could have got a swamp. Because then we would be one land away from Messenger. Went 2-1-1 playing Yogg first time on paper at your LGS. Congratulations. How did it feel playing it in paper? It's definitely a little bit different from playing it online where the program keeps track of all your triggers on the stack. I've often considered making little like cue cards for all the different triggers. So like here's an Undying trigger on the stack. Here's a Yawgmoth draw on the stack. Because you can definitely get some big stacks that become very confusing. The one game we were playing against, Jund Sacrifice, would have been terrible to try and keep track of. If we don't play a card, this flips. I would like this to flip. Do I play much paper? Not really. I used to, but not so much anymore. What is the werewolf? Frenzied Trap Breaker. Every time it attacks, it destroys an artifact or enchantment defending player controls. There it is. Okay. Get to attack with my thing. Lost to Elemental's bad with Yawgmoth. There are 3 of them. What would you main sideboard against it? So one of the big cards against Elementals is Void Mirror. So you're going to want that for sure. I should have fetched. Come on, let me attack. Let me attack. I want to destroy your thing for free. Void Mirror, it stops the evokes. Oh, did I not play a land that turn? I thought I played the Catacombs. I was supposed to play the Cradle. But if we play the Cradle, then they have access to colored mana, so this is a thing, I guess. One game against Death Shadow, he was at 3 and attacked, courted into a Blood Artist, triple blocked. Wow! That is cool. That's a great way to show like Blood Artist's power, because with Cutthroat you could not do that, I don't think. I guess no, you still would be able to do it with Cutthroat. The thing is, As we know, Blood Artist also triggers when the opponent's creatures die, but there would be scenarios where you would be able to finagle that. You're liking the Blood Artist, huh? A lot of people do like the Blood Artist. It's a great card. Alright, what do you get with Karn? You get Sky Sovereign, which would kill this. But we get to kill this in response. And we also get to kill this. Oh, Hardened Scales and Historic. No kidding. Wish Hardened Scales was good enough for Modern. Wow, don't tell Mr. Siri you said that. Twilight Mire. Another land. So we're going to play Geralf's Messenger. Kill this. Trying some Dimir Control and Historic. Sweet. I know the Dimir Control is one of the best decks in Pauper, which I'm pretty excited to get back to. Pauper has been pretty fantastic lately. We're just going to keep the Hierarch in hand so this stays as a Trap Breaker. Not interested in flipping it. But if they play land Sky Sovereign, we'll kill the Sky Sovereign, obviously, with the Trap Breaker. Because this still has the mana ability, where I can just kill a artifact or enchantment at will. No, they don't have anything? So they're just going to have to Blast Zone away our Hierarchs? That seems poor. Void Mirror? Don't mind if I do. Obviously, we do not play Yavimaya, because that would just tank our Void Mirror. I guess they have Blast Zone to kill the Void Mirror. Sedgemoor Witch. Cool. Let's take a look at that. That's not one that I really recognize. Because, yeah, I haven't seen that card too much. Magecraft, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, create a 1/1 pest. Okay. And it has ward, pay 3 life. Okay, so they're using the Dismember to kill the Trap Breaker. And that means we can play the Ignoble this turn. And smash in for 6, which is lethal. Take that. Sweet. So if we played the Void Mirror post-combat, they could have dismembered our attacking creature, and they would have taken no damage and would have gotten another turn. But the Void Mirror actually seemed pretty good here. They just had no colored sources, so they would have had to tick up the Blast Zone, spend a turn killing the Void Mirror, and we would get another turn attacking that way, so it seemed pretty sweet. One land hand, but we're on the play, and we have Dorks. I'm going to keep it. It's a risk, but we'll keep it. Trillion is the Tron Master. It's truth. Play the bird first, so if one of our creatures meets an end, it's the bird, not the Hierarch. Aether Vial, okay. So we can play Wall of Roots, and do we get land off the top? We do! Nice, always had it. Spirits with Yorion? Not sure. I think it's probably something else. They probably have a plan with Cat. So it might be like Cat combo. And I think we go Wall of Roots, Strangleroot Geist here. And we can set up towards Eldritch Evolution, get a Yawgmoth. Now I wish I had played the Hierarch first. We would have got an extra point of damage here. Oh, they got stuff. What's your stuff? Basic Mountain. Seal of Fire. Kill the Bird of Paradise. Okay. We get another Ignoble Hierarch. I'm thinking Eldritch Evolution, the Geist into... We could get rid of the Aether Vial here, which actually seems pretty good. Or we could just move towards the combo. I think it's usually better just to move towards the combo. So let's just go get Messenger. Seal of Fire is a pretty good one. They can kill the Strangleroot Geist with that. Okay, so they pass back to us. That's pretty good. Get a Dryad Arbor, not bad. Well, Eldritch Evolution, the Wall of Roots. Go get Yawgmoth. So this is their opportunity to kill Strangleroot Geist. And they do? Okay. We could just go get another Geralf's Messenger here. I think Yawgmoth is still just better. Attack for 3. Oh, they got a thing. Oh, protection from black and red. That sucks. Wow, that's brutal. Exactly the card we did not want to see. Hey, Lesnar. What's going on? Might have been the right move to kill the Aether Vial instead of get Yawgmoth there. Oh, well, we still got plays. This has protection from humans, so it can attack through Sanctifier. We got a bunch of green creatures, and they have Omnath. Wow. Their deck is doing some cool stuff. Hey, King. Thanks for the raid, friend. How was your stream? What were you playing? No attacks. And we get an Urborg. Okay. So let me think. We got Strangleroot Geist, a pair of Hierarchs. We could play the Hierarchs, attack with Yawgmoth. Oh, it was you on the Blade? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Good games. Have we encountered Esper Reanimator already? No, I have not. Have not seen it yet. So let me think here. Hierarch. Kind of think like Hierarch attack with Yawgmoth is one thing we could do. And then we could leave Strangleroot Geist back as a blocker. They have Aether Vial on 3 though, so they could like put in that stupid spirit and exile my Yawgmoth. Alright, have a good night. I think I'll play the Geist pre-combat. Oh, they're going to Solitude in response? Alright. Get a Verdant Catacombs. We've already got the Dryad Arbor, so that's not too good. Let's draw another card, get another Ignoble Hierarch. And attack with a 3/2. Omnath doing work, making life, making mana. They don't have a ton of cards left, just the one in hand. But it seems like they've got a lot of good cards in their deck. Omnath, Sanctifier, Solitude. Seal of Fire. What's this there? This is what they exiled for the... Elendari's Call, so they just get to go get whatever they want. Jam and Delver? Sweet. What deck are you playing the Delver in? Mostly just for the love of Delver? Why not? I mean, when you can play Delver, why not play Delver? I hear nowadays you can play 8 Delvers. 8 Delvers and 4 Monkeys. Let's go. So they're really taking their time on this call, looking for the right creature, but they can basically play any creature out of their deck here. Goes and gets Imperial Recruiter, which can go get another creature, which allows them to like sort of go wide here. And they go get Soul Herder. Oh, that sucks. I think that's probably GG. They can Soul Herder the Omnath, get the tokens off it. Soul Herder the Recruiter, just keep getting creatures over and over again. Think this game is probably lost. Need a Yawgmoth. Get a Grist. What can we do with a Grist? We can kill the Soul Herder. What if we attack with Strangleroot Geist when there's 2 Hierarchs on the board? Then it's a 4/3. It would be difficult for them to block profitably. And then we can get rid of the Soul Herder. by sacrificing one of the Ignobles. We could also sacrifice the Geist, make it, you know, larger, scarier, a 5/4 attacker. Oh no. There's the apparition. Get rid of the Soul Herder. But opponent's got a board and we basically have none. So it's going to be real tough for us to come back from this, especially where they got Yorion they can put into their hand. Oh, and just, you know, a Ragavan, why not? Attack everything, I guess. Yeah, they just got it all. This is a really cool deck. Well, you know, they're playing Yorion, so they have the space in their deck to just play everything. Next up, Kitchen Sink. I'm pretty sure the Yorion just kills us. If we could get Yawgmoth on this next turn, we could kill other creatures, but it costs a point of life for every creature we kill that way. Or sorry, not even just every creature we kill that way, for every point we take that way. Maybe we just, like, block Apparition? This gets us a token, then they don't get to blink the Apparition with their Yorion this way. What? Okay. Wow. This is game one still, huh? Got a Yawgmoth. Torpor Orb. Torpor Orb would be pretty good against the opponent. Yeah, we've had some real crazy games this league. This is going to kill us. Let's concede here. They get to blink their Recruiter, get a 3-drop, put it into play. They can just get another, like, Apparition there, and then take away our Yawgmoth. Let's bring in Fatal Push. I'm thinking about bringing in the Liberator. I'm not too sure about it, though. I think that it might be too far. But, like, if we get Liberator, kill their Aether Vial, that seems okay. I don't think we really need it. Probably just a 2 Fatal Push. They could have, what's name? Stoneforge Mystic? They probably have Stoneforge Mystic. Don't think that Liberator helps us that much against Mystic, because they are going to have Cauldra, so doesn't seem too good there. I think we probably just take out a couple mana dorks, have the Fatal Push. Endurance doesn't seem that good. Baloth doesn't seem too good. Force of Vigor is not that impressive. Thoughtseize, Veil of Summer isn't going to protect us. Void Mirror isn't going to protect us. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with this. And hope that Fatal Push will buy us a little bit of time. Yeah, we'll keep this. Let's see how the opponent does this time. Well, they've started with a mulligan. Young Wolf eats monkeys for breakfast. Blooming Marsh. I think we probably keep the Young Wolf back so we don't get Ragavan dashed. We'll just attack for 2. Get a Swamp. Play the Catacombs. We have Fatal Push now, so I'll attack for 3. Planning on getting Dryad Arbor with the Catacombs here. But we'll see how the turn shakes out. Opponent's done nothing for 2 turns. Turn 4 Yawgmoth. And it resolves. So we have as many draws as we like. We're just going to attack here and pass the turn. We don't have anything else we can realistically do this turn. So we'll just attack for damage, pass, and when they do something, we get to draw as many cards as we want. If they have 2 things, then we don't. But that would mean they would have to put 2 things at Yawgmoth. Alright, so they're going to evoke Solitude. Targeting Yawgmoth, alright. Let's put a counter on Solitude, sacrifice Young Wolf. Okay, they're going to Endurance, evoke Endurance here. They got all kinds of stuff. all kinds of stuff to do now that we've put our combo into action. So yeah, that's going to work. Yeah, well, they're taking they're putting a ton of stuff out of their hand, and we're still going to do stuff here. So let's see here. The Undying doesn't work, fine, but let's see if this counter here works. Do we put a counter on your creature? We do. Nice. Let's put another counter on your creature. I don't care if I don't get the damage in for the attacks. I want to make sure your Solitude dies. Nice. Okay. We're going to draw some more cards. It was evoked, I know, but they could have Ephemerate. They have mana up. Brought back. Brutal! I mean, we saw it last time. That's super, super strong here. Sucks to be us. Good play, opponent. Good play. The brought back really is an interesting way to combat how the evoke works. I like that. Pretty strong. Eldritch Evolution. Okay. So I think we go more as a Savant with that deck. Oh, hey, Shauna. Yeah, this is really cool. We're getting schooled. I think we're going to play Wall of Roots, Young Wolf, Hold Up Fatal Push. Could just play a Hierarch here. I like playing Hierarch, actually. Let's just get our mana going. We can block some damage, get a Yawgmoth down next turn. Imperial Recruiter's a good one. The Master of Value Piles. That's quite the title. Go get Skyclave Apparition. That's a good one. Chord of Calling. Interesting. So we could 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Eldritch Evolution, the Young Wolf, go get Zombie. Or something else. We could Eldritch Evolution, go get Grist. I'd be a master 2 by now if you didn't waste time on trash formats. Wow. So he just brought in Double Push. Could use a little bit of life. Could Eldritch Evolution the Wolf into Innkeeper. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not bad. Hmm. Now we can get our league comped. I kind of felt like it was. Because we should be able to Chord of Calling with the Wall of Roots here. So I should be able to Chord of Calling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for 3. But because of the stupid Wall of Roots bug, I can only Chord of Calling for X's 2. I think Chord of Calling for X's 2 is still pretty good. Could go get Hapatra. Nice. Yawgmoth. Oh, they have Solitude again? Exiling Yorion? And they're going to get rid of Hapatra. Okay. Nothing we can do about that. But we got a Yawgmoth. I think we just passed the turn here. Okay, so they do have combat. Hey, Islands. If they're attacking, why are they attacking like this? They probably have Fury. They play Seal of Fire. Yeah. Almdari's Call. Goes gets anything. Gets Solitude. And evokes the Solitude into play. Wow. Solitude for days. Loses the Brought Back, but we lose the Yawgmoth. So we should probably get rid of some of their things. So we can play Wall of Roots, Geralf's Messenger here. And might as well attack for 1. They're empty-handed. Exile target card from a graveyard, destroy target enchantment, or gain 2 life. Probably gets rid of a card from our graveyard. Might gain 2 life. Gains 2 life. Okay. Makes sense. Their attacks don't look too good. We can attack with Geralf's Messenger pretty easily. But we don't really have anything for Rec Sage to do. What a game. Okay, they got land, so we get a redraw. They're not really going to be able to attack into us here. Fatal Push. All right. Deputy of Detention. Okay, so we're going to be able to remove that immediately. We'll just go to the end step. And that's going to get an extra trigger for us. Young Wolf. All right, let's attack with Geralf's Messenger. Then we'll play Young Wolf. Squadron Hawk. Wow, that fills their hand right up and gives them blocks for days. But we've still got a lot of good draws ourselves. Any way to search our library wins the game. Yawgmoth itself wins the game. Or we could draw Forest. Forest is the strongest basic. They don't even play it in Hammer Time. Alright, so Squadron Hawk number 3. So they have 1 Squadron Hawk left in hand and an unknown. Alright, so that's the last Squadron Hawk. They have 1 unknown in hand. And they have nothing left. Hammer Time isn't the best deck anymore. It's, Crashing Footfalls is the best deck now, right? We're both just drawing air here. Ragavan, sure. They come in for 1 damage. That's fine. We have 6 minutes left on our clock. And if we win this game, we still have another game on top of it. And we're just drawing air the whole time. Just ask the bean. Oh my god. Come on. Oh, you just got your, I thought we already used Dryad. Oh, we didn't. Okay, that's my mistake. I thought we had already used Dryad. That must have been last game. Wall of Roots. Alright, attack with everything that has power. Undie for the win. Nice. Okay, we got 5 minutes left to play a game. We're in trouble. But it's been a really good game so far, so we've been having fun. I think we're just going to play as is. I guess we could bring in Endurance because of that stupid thing they do where they bring their cards back. And we could probably take out Rec Sage. Void Mirror seems pretty good as well. This seems like they've been evoking quite a bit with the Solitude. The Fatal Pushes were working out quite well. Five minutes. All right. Well, I'm going to be concentrating, trying to go as quickly as possible, but we got half the time on our clock compared to the opponent. So if we time out here, still, good game. Keep. There's that turn 1 Aether Vial. Yeah, Geist mana. We always had it. Geralf's Messenger. Oops. That's not speedy. That's the opposite of speedy. Hey, it's a Ragavan. That's why we didn't attack with Young Wolf last time. But felt the pressure of the clock, felt like I had to attack with Young Wolf, and now they're going to get a Ragavan in. Not to mention an Elamdari's call. For a Solitude, yeah. That looks pretty good. I mean, we'll be able to Fatal Push the Ragavan next turn, but it gets to go in. They get a treasure, they get the top card of our deck, which is... Oh, Yawgmoth, damn it! I wanted to draw that! Oh well, at least they can't play it. Don't have black mana. There's no way you should have black mana in this deck. Yeah, that's what I thought. One, two, three, four, five, six. Can go get a 3-drop. I think we want to go, like, specifically get Yawgmoth. So I think we'll just hold up, like, Fatal Push. Bye-bye to all my stuff. All my stuff is about to be dead. Fatal Push doesn't hit Solitude. Fuck. Yep. Seems pretty bad. Can't Fatal Push that, and that turns off the Geralf's Messenger part of the combo. Brutal. Think we're losing this one. Not just to the clock. I don't know. They are empty-handed. We might have been able to come through this if we had enough time. 4, 5, 6, 7, so we can go get Yawgmoth. Don't worry about it, Shauna. I feel no shame. Yeah, we need a Zulaport. Should have pushed our own Geist. Yeah, that is definitely something we could have done. Another land. Alright. Pass turn. I guess we could attack with Yawg. Pass turn. Sanctifier's a problem. Can't really get that off the table. Glass Pool Mimic. Okay, so I guess we have to kill Solitude in response? But they can Yorion in response with the Aether Vial? Difficult position. Start with Young Wolf, that's the plan. I'm glad they let me get the Dryad Arbor, though. That's pretty nice of them. Okay, so they're going to activate the Aether Vial, so now we can get rid of the Solitude. And I guess we just hit F6 here. Nope, hit 5. They got a response. Elendari's Call. Go get Fury. Ouch. So they can just put Fury into play now. I could put Fury down to a 1/1, but that's no good. Alright, it is what it is. And now Glasspool Mimic comes into play as a copy of Fury and gets to finish off our board. Good games. Sanctifier kept us from doing the combo with the zombie, and then managed to finish it off with these sweet incarnations. And we didn't lose to time. Okay, well, we ended up with the 3-2 with Yawgmoth combo, but we've had some really great games of Magic, so that's cool. Gontu's Last Reckoning. If only we had that in the deck. So this was the deck that we played today, Yawgmoth combo. We've seen it a few times on this channel. Definitely was interested by the Liberator. We only managed to get it onto the battlefield once, but it seemed very good in that one instance. And I think that, it might be worth the slot. Being able to kill an artifact or enchantment every turn seems pretty good. Not sure. I think that I might want to actually finally change some of these cards for some of the cards that other people have been playing, like Culling Ritual, Punishment, stuff like that. But we'll see what happens 2 weeks from now and how I feel then.